The Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, has officially declared interest in the Kebbi State Governorship seat. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories now. At number 10, the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Defense, Ibrahim Kana, has said that the federal government has concluded plans to create a brand new Ministry of Defense with a view to repositioning the sector. Kana gave the hint when he paid a familiarization visit to the Army headquarters on Wednesday in Abuja. He said his appointment by President Muhammadu Buhari came with a mandate to implement the approved reform of the ministry and armed forces to enhance efficiency. He added that when created, the new defense ministry would see the various services operating under the same roof in a Pentagon-like style, where both military and civilian staff would be working together. At number 9, the Lagos State chapter of the People's Democratic Party screened aspirants for the Senate, Federal House of Representatives, and the State House of Assembly on Wednesday. The screening of aspirants for Senate and Federal House of Representatives took place at the Regency Hotel Ikeja, while the screening of aspirants for the State House of Assembly was held at the White House Hotel GRA Ikeja, Lagos State. The aspirants who arrived at the venues as early as 9 a.m. on Wednesday were asked to provide proof of payment of the administrative fee charged by the party. At number 8, Zamfara State government has deposed the Emir of Zurmi, Atiku Muhammadu, and the Emir of Dansadao, Hussaini Umar, over their alleged links with bandits in the state. Also sacked is the district head of Benin Saba, Suleiman Ibrahim, for the same alleged offense. The press secretary to the Deputy Governor of Zamfara State, Babangida Zurmi, said the sack took place on Wednesday evening following the recommendations of a white paper by a committee on insecurity in the state. The emir's sack came weeks after the state governor was criticized for distributing 260 luxury cars, including 17 Cadillac Escalades, to traditional rulers in the state. During a ceremony to distribute the cars to the traditional rulers, the governor said the car gifts were part of the efforts of the state government to solve the lingering security challenges in the state. At number 7, the Nigerian Meteorological Agency has predicted sunshine and cloudiness across the country from Thursday to Saturday. According to NIMET's weather outlook released on Wednesday in Abuja, sunny skies would be witnessed on Thursday with patches of clouds over the northern region, with prospects of morning thunderstorms over parts of Taraba State. The agency said prospects of afternoon and evening thunderstorms are expected to occur over parts of Bauchi, southern Borno, Gombe, Adamawa, southern Kaduna, and Taraba states. It also said the northern region would be sunny on Friday with patches of clouds in the morning, with chances of early morning thunderstorms expected over parts of Taraba, Kaduna, Kebbi, and Zamfara. At number 6, 6 persons died and 1 other was injured in yet another auto crash on the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway on Wednesday. The crash happened at the Karat turning point a few hours after a Toyota Hiace bus caught fire, killing 4 persons and injuring 13 others in the Fidiwo area of Ogunmakin on the expressway. The spokesperson of the Federal Road Safety Corps, Florence Okwe, said the latest accident involved a Toyota Previa marked LRG 165AA. She said 8 persons were involved in the accident, adding that it was caused by speeding and loss of control, which led to the vehicle hitting the road median. The injured victim was taken to Redeem Hospital for treatment, while the deceased were deposited at a hospital in Shagamu, Ogun State. At number 5, a member of the National Youth Service Corps deployed in Abuja, Stephanie Seamba Terungwa, who was declared missing some days ago, has been found dead. The NYSC Director of Press and Public Relations, Eddie Megwa, disclosed this in a statement on Thursday. Megwa said the late copper was found in NYSC khaki trouser with the face defaced beyond recognition. The deceased uncle, Richard Erlam, had raised the alarm that she was last seen at the Hugoma area of Abuja on April 14, 2022. Erlam said she was abducted alongside her 1-year-old son after attending her community development service exercise in Abuja. He said the child was later found, but the mother was still missing. The NYSC management has, however, said investigation has commenced to unravel the identity of the perpetrators of the dastardly act in order to bring them to justice. At number 4, a soldier with the Nigerian Army Battalion in Gaidam, Yobe State, Lance Corporal Jibrin, has committed suicide while in army detention. Jibrin took his life after he was arrested for allegedly conniving with Boko Haram insurgents who recently attacked Yobe communities. The soldier who disappeared from his duty post a few days ago was reportedly seen among the Boko Haram terrorists that attacked Gaydam town last week. Military sources said the Lance Corporal was tracked by Army Intelligence Unit and was found in Gashua, the town where terrorists recently detonated a bomb. The sources said Jibrin was arrested at a checkpoint after he boarded a bus to Kebbi State and disguised himself as a civilian. During interrogation, he was said to have disclosed a lot, which led to the arrest of some of his collaborators. Sources narrated that while being transported to Gaydam, Jibrin snatched a gun from one of his escorts, overpowered the other and shot himself dead. The spokesman of the headquarters of Sector 2 Operation Hadinkai, Lieutenant Kennedy Ayamu, confirmed the incident. At number 3, a federal high court in Abuja has dismissed a bail application filed by ASP Bawa James, a co-defendant in the alleged drug trafficking case preferred against suspended DCP Abubakar and others. In a ruling on Thursday, the judge, Justice Emeka Nwite, held that the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency had succeeded to prove its argument beyond doubt why the court should not admit James to a bail. Recall that on March 28th, the court had fixed April 28th for ruling on the bail application filed by James after Kyari and other co-defendants' bail pleas were rejected on the grounds that James' application was not ripe for hearing. At number 2, fire has reportedly gutted some parts of the Synagogue Church of All Nations, destroying the tomb shelter of the late founder, Prophet Temitope Joshua, in Ikotun, Lagos State. Confirming the incident, the head of Lagos State Fire and Rescue Services, Margaret Adesheye, said the fire affected the shelter covering the late pastor's tomb. She said it is confirmed that a section around the tomb of the late Pastor T.B. Joshua caught fire. A shelter was built to cover the tomb because it is an open space, so it was the shelter that caught fire, but we were able to curtail it and it did not spread beyond where it started. We have yet to identify the cause of the fire. Also confirming the incident, the acting coordinator, National Emergency Management Agency, Ibrahim Farin Loye, told newsmen that the fire had been put out. Finally, at number 1, the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, has officially declared interest in the Kebbi State Governorship seat. Malami made his declaration on Thursday, revealing that he would be running on the platform of the All Progressives Congress. According to him, he declared after finally accepting the calls of the people to become governor. Recall that on the 5th of April, Malami had denied reports that he had declared to join the Kebbi State Governorship race. In a statement issued then by his spokesperson, Umar Gwandu, the AGF had said his comments on his political ambition were quoted out of context. Therefore, the clarification became necessary in view of a false and fabricated publication in some section of the media. That's all for today, but before I go, I would like to remind you that the 2023 general elections is drawing closer. Do not fail to get your permanent voter's card. See you next time on What's Happening.